An orchestra of bad flavors and spit. Welcome back, guys, to another edition of Looted. Today we are checking out the LifeStraw because everybody else on YouTube has already done a video on it, and why not just do the same thing if we already know that it rakes in views? This is where the video only gets like 100 views and we feel like we've wasted our time, which usually happens with this kind of thing. So inside this tube there are hollow fiber membranes which trap pathogens inside and only clean water can escape. According to the packaging, it removes 99.999999% of bacteria. I feel sorry for the poor sod who dies from the 0.0000001% of bacteria that it doesn't filter out. Removes 99.999% of protozoa and can filter up to 4,000 litres, which is 1,000 gallons, which is a lot of water. We're not drinking pee, are we?
I'm not.
Literally, if you look this up on YouTube, the first videos you get are drinking pee. I don't think we really need to do that. I feel like people already know what happens when you do that.
Accept your fate, Charles.
I don't want to drink pee, Ben. So before we can start using the LifeStraw, we need to remove both ends and then just rest it in some normal water for a few seconds. Apparently you got to keep the mouthpiece dry and just prime the filter by getting some clean water in it. So first up, we're starting with a Melon Beverage. Now I only picked this one up because it has a load of coloring in it, and I have a feeling that the LifeStraw is going to filter out the coloring and maybe make this into a clear drink. So let's give that a go. Also, it has loads of coconut lumps in it, which I don't think are going to do the LifeStraw any good. Also has a really cute illustration on the top there. How could you not buy this? So test number one with the LifeStraw and a radioactive green melon drink. Let's give this a go. Oh my god, you really have to suck. I'm not getting anything out of it. Shut up, Ben. I see why we're struggling a bit, because all the coconuts get stuck in the bottom. So I've tried my best to get the big chunks out of this thing by using a fork, so fingers crossed. This time, it works just fine. It's clear. Well, it still tastes like melon, but it's definitely coming out clear. It doesn't seem to remove taste, which is always a plus, unless you're drinking something particularly horrible, and then you really do want it to remove taste. And when drinking, you do tend to get a lot of liquid stuck in the tube, so you have to really blow to get the remnants out of it. Next up, we've got Monster Energy Ultraviolet. Honestly, the only reason I picked this up is because I thought the can looked nice. Oh, feel that texture. Ooh. Look at that. Oh, that's a premium can right there, isn't it? Solid quality. Give me, Ben, give me, Oh, okay. I didn't actually expect it to be this pink. That is, not right. Ugh. I'm going to be honest, I haven't had Monster Energy drink in years, and now I remember why. It tastes like bubble gum and caffeine. Oh, it takes such a long time to get the initial liquid up the straw. You have to suck so hard, and it feels like my brain's about to pop. I think that's just spit. The straw does decarbonate the drink, so there's no bubbles in it whatsoever. It's just a flat drink. And I'm also still getting a hint of melon, so if you're out there and wanting to use this for survival reasons, maybe wash it out each time. So next up, we've got Super Malt, a non-alcoholic beverage, which is kind of like beer. Ugh. I'm not even sure what that is. Oh, okay, this drink's a lot darker. It's got a bit of head on it, so it is kind of like a beer. It does smell really weird. It's like sniffing cereal. Ow. It tastes gross. It's definitely a little less dark than it was originally, and when it comes to flavour, funnily enough, it tastes better through the straw. But kind of as expected, gross drink, still gross when you drink it through a LifeStraw. Next up, we've got lemon juice. Just pure, nasty tasting lemon juice. I'm pretty sure this is going to do nothing. It's just going to be just as gross as you would think it would be. And all in all, it's just going to be a bad time. I cleaned it, I swear. Too much? It's definitely made it a lot less cloudy, and it's also a lot less acidic when you have it through the straw. Not bad. Still wouldn't swallow it. It's still quite sour. I think I left the other drink in the kitchen. Do you mind filling up this cup for me? Thank you, Ben. bit of a funky taste. Tastes all right. Now to try something particularly gross. Here is the cup full of the spit. Let's go ahead and just try drinking some of this, shall we? Ben, do you want to have a go first? No. Okay, just me. An orchestra of bad flavors and spit. Oh, look at the chunks floating in the bottom of it.
Charles,
No, get a close up. Look at the chunks in my spit cup, Ben. So overall, I think that the LifeStraw did a pretty good job. I mean, it managed to filter color out of drinks, managed to remove fizz and stuff like that. So I imagine it would do a pretty good job when it comes to removing bacteria. And obviously, there are a ton of videos on the LifeStraw already on YouTube, and chances are, if you've already seen them, you've seen people drink poop water, lake water, pee, and it does a cracking job. So if you're an avid mountain climber or a hiker and you come across a lot of lakes which you go, "Cool, I wish I could drink out of that, but I'm afraid of what's in it," have a LifeStraw on you. Sorted. And with that, that's going to be it for another edition of Looted. If you like this video, hit like. If you really like all our videos, hit subscribe. We've got more videos on the way. You can also follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. We've even got my own personal Twitter, which you can follow me on there. If you want to support the channel further, check out our Patreon page, and you can also join us on our Discord server. We'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good one. This cup feels really warm.